Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be game number 3 between Lilbow and Nerchio. This is on Dusk Towers and our scores are going to be revealed soon, so if you haven't seen the previous games, I really recommend watching those, otherwise you will be spoiled very shortly. So let's see how this one plays out. Nerchio versus Lilbow, Protoss versus Zerg. Now, on the bottom left hand side we've got Lilbow. Sorry, top right hand side we've got Lilbow spawning as the red Protoss. Now Lilbow is on Team Millenium and he is from France. His opponent is Nerchio. Nerchio is on Team Euronics Gaming, formerly of Team Acer. I probably shouldn't be mentioning it anymore since it's probably been about 2 weeks by the time you're watching this video. And he's from Poland. Let's see how this one plays out. Scores are about to be displayed, so your last chance to leave if you are going to check the links in the description. Probably shouldn't be asking people to leave. That is a terrible thing to do as a YouTuber, but what can you do? So there we go. Let's bring up the scores. 1 apiece is our score at the moment. It is a best of 5, which I forgot to bring up. And let's see how this one plays out. So it looks like we've got a Nexus coming down here and one gateway. Now the gateway was put down after the Nexus, so not expecting any super early aggression, which is fine. I'm happy with that. And it looks like Nerchio going for similar style, but he's actually gone for a double expansion. Now I assume Lilbow is going to scout all of this out. He's going to know exactly what's going on. Does move his probe around here. Now he hasn't, funny enough, he hasn't actually walked by the hatchery, so until this point he's not actually seen that. Now, he didn't decide to go for the third base, but because of the timings of everything, he should probably think that this could very well be this kind of play. But at the same time, if you think about it, the timings of those bases, so this spawned at 2:05, which is perfect timing, perfect macro, but there was no information on what's going down here. It could have very well been a queen, a bunch of Zerglings coming out instead of a Nexus, or instead of a hatchery, which, you know, could be quite a bit of a surprise for Lilbow if he decides to build up a few units to defend. Now he does have 2 Adepts on the way. He is starting to saturate that base, building 2 probes at a time. Now these Zerglings not going to do a whole lot. They're just scouting Zerglings, so that's fine. 2 Adepts about to pop out. And what are these Zerglings going to see? Honestly, I don't believe they will see anything. Oh, moving them away before actually spotting those Zerglings. So these Zerglings, are they going to get in here? No, looks like the pylon being put down, just preventing those from running in. Now just to note, if you put down a pylon and cancel it later on, it only costs you about 25 minerals. Now, 2 Zerglings might not seem like much. They're each worth 25 minerals. But if they manage to pick off a few workers, then they are certainly paying for that loss of pylon health. That was not a well-constructed sentence, but you get the point. Looks like the Adepts are inside in the base here. Now, they might have picked off 1 worker. Yes, they did indeed. But that is about it. One of them getting away, just about. Limping away with whatever's left of her Protoss body. Probably lost a leg or 2. I mean, there were razor sharp spines being thrown at her. So, yeah. Let's see, third base coming down here from Lilbow. So he's obviously thinking, okay, let's get my economy brought up just a tad bit. I mean, our opponent has gone for 3 bases, so we might as well do it ourselves. Now, funny thing is, he hasn't actually seen it, but I'm assuming that he expects this to happen. Now this Overlord, very popular places because you can't actually see these unless you've got a flying unit overhead. So whenever I play, I pretty much, the first 2 Overlords to send actually go towards these positions. Well, the first one actually goes to the opponent's base, and then the first 2 after that I make go straight into the opponent's base. Now Is going to get away. He does have 37 health left, so Is going to manage to get safe there, and that is fine. Now just to note, that is a Stargate. 2 Stargates. Ooh, interesting enough. And what he's going to make out of those, I'm assuming it's going to be Phoenixes. Why else would he have Stargates here? And 2 of them while he's at it. Now I do want to see, have those been spotted? They have indeed, so the Zerglings that ran up here did actually spot those. Double Phoenix is the choice of tech. Looks like we got a lair about to complete. A bunch of Zerglings also. And we've got a total of 4 gases so far, so there is actually a potential for Mutalisks right now. But, ooh, interesting. So it looks like he's gone for a Nidus Canal. The question is going to be, is he going to try to do some sort of shenanigans with that? Or is he just going to have it there just in case? So if this Overlord getting taken out, if these are depths, going to be in a little bit of trouble. Getting surrounded by all of those Zerglings and Queens. Going to start getting taken out. Are they going to make it? I do think they're going to get destroyed here. One remaining does manage to get away, but he is, or she rather, is all alone. Is she going to be able to do anything with this? Managing to snipe off 2 drones, so at least, despite the fact that he's lost so much minerals and gas on that little failed harassment, he's actually quite okay. Now an army of 4 Phoenixes with 2 more on the way. Looks like these Zerglings not doing a whole lot. And now these Phoenixes starting to finally be of use. Let's have a quick look at the units killed on them. Ooh, Nidus Canal has been put down. And there we go, putting down a bunch of pylons. This is just to reduce the surface area around these Zerg that are coming out. They're probably going to have Queens coming out first to transfuse it. No, lifts off some of those Queens. I think the ones that were meant to bring what is it called? To transfuse got destroyed pretty much immediately. Now second Nidus Canal coming down. Zerg starting to attack this robotics facility. Gonna get it taken down. That is definitely worth losing a few Zerglings. Second Nidus Canal coming out. Roaches coming out of it this time. Brought back in. Now there's quite a lot of units inside that. I just want to quickly have a look. Where exactly is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, so he has about 3 pages worth of units. Not a whole lot. But he does have a greater army supply, so I think that, to be honest, a move straight into the front of his base probably makes more sense, because he can have all of his units out at once. If you have a Nidus Canal that gets spotted before it's put down, then at that point, you know, it's very difficult to actually get much done with it, unless your opponent is absolutely unprepared for it. Like, for example, a failed rush with Reapers or something like that. It's very hard to deal with a Nidus Canal after that. So let's see. Roaches coming on up here. The army supply is very equal. There's a bunch of stalkers, a few sentries and a few zealots. I think the sentries might make a big difference here. Oh, Phoenix is lifting off a few of these as well. Not managing to trap any of these roaches though, however. Let's see what he's going to get done here. Picking off more and more of these units. Lilbow progressing on here. He's not scared of these roaches at all. He is blinking straight into them, taking out as many as he can. 84 to 66 supply is our supply right now, and he is just steamrolling straight in here. I think that this is looking very, very good for Lilbow right now. The Spire is coming out as well. It's about to complete in a few seconds. But is it going to be too late? I think it might as well be, because if you got a bunch of Phoenixes on the map, bringing out Mutalisks is not your best option. And I think that this could very well be GG here. Lilbow taking the clear lead in this engagement. A bunch of stalkers, a few Phoenixes in position as well, so no air units, and of course being able to lift off a few of those ground units as well. Just a few units remaining at this point. 78 to 36, and GG has been called. Lilbow taking game number 3, and this means that we've got a 2-to-1 scenario, and we're going to be moving on to game number 4. And that is it for game number 3 between Nerchio and Lilbow. Lilbow currently taking the series at 2-to-1. Hope you've enjoyed this. Of course, leave it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. I will see you guys next time. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already as well. Good luck, have fun, and I will see you guys in game number 4.